Gunpowder smoke hangs in the humid night air. Waves crash violently against the wooden hull carved with the Dutch lion. And inside the captain's cabin, a man trembles. The year is 1740. The Governor-General of the Dutch East Indies grips a letter with shaking hands. It isn't a war report. It's worse. It's a ledger. A simple list of debts towering, unstoppable, impossible to hide. Outside, gunshots echo from the streets of Batavia. Riots, rebellion. Corruption boiling over. The world's richest corporation, the first company in history, worth over $1 trillion in today's money, is dying, not from enemies, but from the rotting greed inside its own walls. A century earlier, this same company, the VOC, ruled the oceans. Its ships smelled of nutmeg and cloves worth more than gold. Its officers walked with the arrogance of kings, and its merchants controlled more money than entire nations. But infinite wealth brings infinite hunger, and hunger brings betrayal. At first, the money flowed like a river. Spices from Indonesia, tea from China, silk from Japan. Millions of guilders pouring into Amsterdam's canals. But behind the scenes, the VOC became a monster eating itself. Governors forged numbers. Merchants skimmed profits. Officials created ghost employees to steal salaries. Ships were overloaded, uninsured, and lost at sea. Every captain had a secret side deal. Every trade post hid a darker truth. And slowly, the ledgers stopped matching reality. Whispers spread through Amsterdam's taverns. The company is lying. The climax. By 1780, the Dutch Republic declared war on Britain. A war the VOC could not afford. English warships hunted VOC fleets like sharks scenting blood. Convoys burned in the Indian Ocean. Fortresses fell one by one. Amsterdam's stock market, once fueled by VOC success, collapsed as investors panicked. For the first time in its history, the company that once loaned money to governments now begged for loans itself. But no banker wanted to rescue a sinking empire built on forged numbers and fantasy profits. Then came the final blow, a full audit. The truth was horrifying. The world's first global corporation was bankrupt, drowning in corruption, bleeding from wars it couldn't win, crushed by greed it created. In 1799, the VOC, once the king of the oceans, was officially dissolved. The aftermath: its ships were sold for scrap, its fortresses swallowed by jungle, its influence erased by the rising British Empire. But its legacy survived. Stock markets, share trading, corporate boards, multinational companies. The world we live in today, Amazon, Apple, Google, stands on the bones of the VOC. At its peak, the VOC was richer than nations. But money is never enough. A company doesn't collapse when its enemies attack. It collapses when its own people stop telling the truth. Great empires aren't destroyed from the outside. They rot from the inside.